Hello, I'm Elena Buya. Welcome to my channel. I'll be sketching a lot of cats in this video. This is the biggest format I've ever done where I'm sketching anything, to be honest. I usually work in my sketchbook or on my iPad, so I'm used to very small formats. But from January of this year, I'm working in school and I'm teaching art to kids and adults as well. It's an art school. So since then, I'm working on some bigger formats. And these cats I decided to draw for my teenagers class. We are working on drawing cats and dogs this term. So I was hoping that sketching these colorful cats would inspire them to draw theirs. I prefer working with colored pencils, could be watercolor or regular ones, it doesn't matter. I like how colorful and cheerful they are when you use different colors for sketching. And my favorite part is that they don't smudge compared to graphite pencils. Of course, there is a downside for it as well. It's really difficult to erase them. But I prefer building up layers very slowly. First starting with very thin light lines that could be still erased. And when I'm confident in all the proportions, symmetry, everything, then I would go and add bolder, thicker lines on top. Working with colored pencils also helped me to have better hatching technique because I cannot smudge everything and I need to create all those separate pencil strokes. In the beginning, it wasn't as easy and pretty, but I think with time it gets better and better. When I'm drawing cats with interesting color patterns, I try to ignore them in the beginning. First, I only draw the skull, the head, eyes, nose, cheeks, mouth, chin, cheekbones, forehead, ears, and then I would give a little bit of the form to those features, and only after that I would start focusing on darker spots or some interesting patterns on the fur. Here I was sketching the cat that was laying on the bottom of the page, but because photo was a little bit tilted, I couldn't get it right, so I had to edit the photo so the cat lays on the horizontal line, and then it was much easier to draw the cat on the bottom of the page. It took me almost a full day to sketch these cats, and here you can see it's already getting darker and I'll be sketching them with my lamplight. I wasn't really envisioning how the full picture would look like and even which references I would need to use. I was just going one by one and picking reference in the moment, whatever feels good. And here you would see exactly the reason why going with lighter lines in the beginning is a good idea. Right now I stopped and evaluated if I want to keep working on it or I need to start over something. My cats shouldn't look exactly the same like on photo references, because whoever will be looking at my work not gonna see the references. So they need to look good just by themselves, and it's okay if they're different. But when I don't like the cat on my drawing, it is much better to just go back and maybe erase almost everything you've done so far, but fix it so it looks better at the end. Here you can see I felt that the cat was too wide, especially on the right side, and it didn't feel symmetrical to me. So I erased lines as much as I can, and of course not all of them would be fully erased, but that's okay. I still was able to move the right eye closer to the left side, and I think the cat is much more symmetrical right now. For last two cats I was trying to add something super cute, and these two are my students' favorites, and it's easy to guess why. So if you would like to make any cats even cuter than they are, just add some rubber ducks to them. Another tip I would give, if you would follow my steps of drawing something with different colored pencils, pick the darkest colors like dark green, dark blue, purples, the darkest red. But then if you would like to draw something like me with the lighter blue or orange, add some darker colors in the darkest spots. For example, on my orange cat, I was adding red color in eyes, nose, mouth, anywhere where it's supposed to be super dark. And with light blue cat, I added some dark blue color into same spots. This last green cat I was drawing already a couple of times. I always get back to this reference and redraw it because I just think it's too cute. I've done it in my watercolor miniature series, and because it's so tiny there, it's even cuter. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a favorite cat, let me know in the comments which one. I would like to thank you and all my students for inspiring me to create more art, and also special thanks to my patrons on Patreon for all your support. Thank you. See you in the next video. And just a friendly reminder before you go, the right time is right now. Start creating.